Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about having an Aquarius sun and Cancer moon in the natal chart. Now, first off, I'm going to elaborate and expound on that. What I'm talking about is having that sun-moon combination in your natal chart, an Aquarius sun and Cancer moon. Now, first off, the basic character, which is the sun. In this case, the sun being an Aquarius can be unorthodox, non-conforming, altruistic, selfless, considerate, and unobtrusive. Now, on the unconscious side, the conscious side is the sun astrology, and the unconscious side reflects the moon. Now, on an unconscious level, with the moon being in Cancer, a person can be nurturing, sympathetic, protective, tenacious, dedicated, devoted, and sensitive. And the person, as far as how this combination may manifest and how it may integrate with each other, person may bring that Aquarius altruism into something Cancer related, which can include working as a home caregiver, real estate, plumbing, laundry, home renovation as some examples. The sun in astrology represents our basic wants, and Aquarius sun wants to attain goals and aspirations. The moon is connected with our emotional needs, and the Cancer moon needs nostalgia, history, family, more so than most people, safety, security, and the home. And now practically everybody needs a home, but the zodiac sign Cancer in general is more enamored, with the home than most people. So it's more of an emotional need for them than the other moon signs. Now, the true self, which is the sun, and the sun being an Aquarius, can be ingenious, unorthodox, and eccentric. Now, the inner self, which is the moon, in this case the moon being the zodiac sign Cancer, can be caring, empathetic, emotional, and sensitive, and also introverted and timid. The sun in astrology is associated with our drive and motivation. So this person may be driven and motivated, which is the sun, to do things that benefit many, which is Aquarius. And with a Cancer moon, the person may do so feeling, more dedicated to the task, with more tenacity. And an adjustment may be needed. There's an inconjunct aspect. Can reflect too much or too little of something. Now, an inconjunct aspect in astrology is 150 degrees, and I use a 3-degree orb. Now, let's say if the Aquarius sun is at 16 degrees, and the Cancer moon is at 14 degrees, that would form an inconjunct aspect. And as an example, there may be too much focus, which is the sun. It could be on friends, groups, clubs, organizations, which is Aquarius. Or there may be too much of a need, which is the moon, the emotional needs, for introversion, home, domestic related matters, which is the zodiac sign Cancer. So the key, in an inconjunct aspect is to find equilibrium and balance with the energies. Now, the sun in astrology is connected with the biological father. And having an Aquarius sun, the biological father may be, an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those characteristics. And with a Cancer moon, moon is associated with the mother in astrology. And with a Cancer moon, the person's mother may actually be a Cancer sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those traits. Also, too, it could be about the perception of these people. Having an Aquarius sun, the person may perceive the biological father as somebody, that's altruistic, selfless, unobtrusive, considerate, ingenious, but at the same time may perceive the biological father as somebody that's overly, maybe unusual, bizarre, erratic, unpredictable, aloof, detached, and even rebellious as some examples. And with a Cancer moon, the person may perceive the mother as somebody that's nurturing, sympathetic, tenacious, dedicated, devoted, and protective, but may also perceive the mother as overly fickle, temperamental, clingy, overly emotional, exceptionally sensitive to criticism and ridicule, as some examples. And this is obviously, I mean, like many, sun moon combinations, there can be, it's a strong disparity in energies. I also want to say, when you look at this, like let's say, going back to the fact the sun is connected with the biological father and the moon the mother, if this is an out of sign, opposition aspect, if this is a, say if you have, the Aquarius sun, at 1 degree and the Cancer moon is at 29 degrees, that would form an opposition aspect. And I would say that would increase the propensity for a separation or divorce between the biological father and mother at some point in time. But, of course, you've got to look at the individual synastry that would exist in their charts to really look deeper into that and see, if this is the case, and I'm sorry to say whether it may reaffirm this or not, and as far as a propensity for some kind of separation or divorce at some point in time. Now, the thing too is, this is a combination. Even though you have the Aquarius sun, an air sign, and Cancer moon, of course, Cancer is a water sign. This is a very, I'd say, giving, combination, sympathetic, because, Aquarius sun is about humanity and helping, many people collectively. It could be into, global, environmental matters, helping people on a larger scale. And the Cancer moon, is very empathetic and sympathetic, so that could flavor that Aquarius energy with more sympathy and more feeling and sensitivity. But you do have a strong contrast with the energy, again, like most sun-moon combinations, because the Aquarius sun, and as far as the sun is the basic fundamental character of the person, the basic fundamental character is more aloof and detached, and really is about really more the love for, humanity. And the Cancer moon, the moon is our unconscious side, may love unconditionally in individuals more even, but the thing is, it's more an unconscious level. And the thing is, this is where you have very strong, disparity in this energy. And this person, with the Cancer moon, will be more, let's say, more sensitive, to things, to criticism, ridicule, derogatory remarks than the typical Aquarius sun. Keep in mind the moon is about, our reactions and responses. The sun is connected with our actions. Have an Aquarius sun, the actions may be done, to help many people. The actions are connected with selflessness, altruism, helping many. Often, actions connected with groups of people, and they may be spontaneous and unpredictable as well, those actions being Aquarius. And the Cancer moon may respond to things, with much sensitivity and care, and wanting to protect, need to protect, to nurture and care for others. So, I mean, this is a very, I'd say, interesting sun-moon combination, to say the least. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.